draw on this some little distinctions. So I'm going to draw a line here. I'm going to draw a line here. So right here is your wrist, and you have 8 individual bones in your wrist, and there are their names. Do you see them? They're already named there. I do not make you know these 8 individual bones, but this, if you learn these, is bonus. I think I picked 5. I think this is just your bonus. I pick 5 of these and you name them. You don't name any 5 you want. I actually number them, and I say, name number 3, name number 4, and it may not be the same numbering system that's there. So that's bonus. So your carpals are your wrists, like carpal tunnel syndrome. These are your wrists. Okay, in between there, those are not fingers that you're seeing there. That is the palm of your hand. It's really kind of hard to think, because a lot of students think that's just a hand. Well, it is just a hand, but I mean, they think those are all fingers. Those aren't fingers. These are it's the palm of your hand. These are your metacarpals. Meta meaning in the middle. Metacarpals. And your metacarpals are named. I am going to make you do your, these have hard names. They're not too bad, but they're named based on their shape. But the naming of the metacarpals are easy because they're numbered 1 through 5 based on thumb being number 1. So this is the thumb on this hand. I know it's because it's only got 2 bones here. See how it's got 1, 2, 3 bones, 1, 2, 3 bones, 1, 2, 3 bones, 1, 2, 3 bones. The thumb actually only has 2 phalanges. Okay, so you number them thumb side. This is the thumb on this one. And so this would be number 1, this would be number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. I will tell you, you're supposed to use Roman numerals, but we've learned that students can't really do Roman numerals very well, so you can just put the real number. So if I ask for you to name this one, you would say that's metacarpal number 4. Metacarpal 4 is what you would say. Easy as that. Students do miss that because they sometimes call that a phalange. It's not. It's a metacarpal because it's making up your palm. That makes sense? Making up the palm of your hand. And then you have your phalanges. Your phalanges also are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like you to know the special word for your thumb, even though it is your phalange number 1. I would like you to know that that's called your pollex. We've had that word before. But it also is phalange number 1. So this is phalange number 2, 3, 4, and 5. But they are also named closest to their attachment point. So they're attached at the metacarpal. So I'm just going to pick on this one. This one will work. Okay. So this is phalange number 2. Okay. So this bone, can you see there's 1, 2, 3 bones? This one would be called proximal phalange number 2. This one, so here would be proximal. Let me write here. Proximal. This one would be called middle. Oh my goodness, I can't spell middle. I can, I just didn't quite right. I should have written over there. That would have been easier. And then this one on the furthest of the bone, furthest from you is the distal. Your thumb just has proximal and distal because it doesn't have a middle bone. Your thumb doesn't. So how do we get this tagged? Well, we would tag something like here. I would say, name that bone right there. If I say name that bone right there. Also, here, let me back up for a second. The word for all your bones is phalanges. For one single, so this is plural. That's plural. And I don't know who made this up, but to me, if it was singular, would it make sense just to take that S off of there and call it a phalange? Yes? No. So this is plural for all of them. Singular is this. But I think that's silly, so I will accept the word phalange, just take the S off, or phalanx. Phalanx is actually what it is, so whichever. I feel like taking the S off is good enough. I mean, why did that doesn't make sense. It's Latin, I know. All right, so if this one that I just started, if we were to name this, we would start out with where it is, and so it's in the middle, right? So we would say middle, and it is a phalange, or it's not a metacarpal, it's a phalange or phalanx. So I'm okay with this or this, and the quiz will give you credit for either one. And then what number is it? 4. So you can put 4, or you could put IV. IV is Roman numeral for 4. It's really the correct way to do it, but I'm okay with just 4. That makes sense? So they're all named that way. So you just got to figure out what number they are and where they're located. And so they're super easy to name and number. How are we? Well, we're going to do the feet, but I don't want to do feet are numbered and named the same way, but instead of carpals or tarsals, but we'll do feet next time.